Welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. I live in Louisiana, and I am so grateful that you stopped by for a visit today. So why don't you grab yourself a drink, maybe a snack, and a project to work on, and let's visit. Hey guys, thanks for joining me at my desk. So today is Friday, and I am going to be finishing up coloring this little girl. We started her on Monday. We started the flower, and then on Wednesday we did the hair and her skin. And so today is Friday, and we're going to do her dress, her socks, and shoes. And then you can also do a background if you want to. I think I'm just going to leave mine like this because I like the simplicity of it. So anyway, guys, there will be a link to this printout in the description box below this video here on YouTube. And there was also a link to the printout in the Facebook group. And yeah, there's been a link every Monday, Wednesday of this week. So I was thinking I might color her dress yellow, but then I think I might color it purple. So I'm just going to go through, and I'm using Crayola colored pencils. This is from the 100 pack. So that's what I am using. And so I'm showing that you can color with Crayola colored pencils. You don't have to have the most expensive colored pencils out there. So I'm pulling some purples, just going through and pulling all the different shades of purple, and then I'm going to decide which ones I'm going to use. Let's see. Okay, there's no purples over there. I got this little caddy at Dollar Tree, I don't know, a year ago maybe. And so I'd use it on my desk a lot, and I just put different things in it. Sometimes there might be crochet hooks in it. Sometimes colored pencils. Sometimes just regular pencils or markers. Just whatever that I'm using at the time. It's held a lot of different things. Okay, so I have some purples here. I know I want a very light purple. So we use that as a very light purple. This might be a nice medium. I'm going to test these and check and see. And then I don't think I want the super dark one. And so I'm going to see what... Let me try on this other light. Might help me just a little bit. I'm going to test those and see. And then I might end up using that. But let me find a bill over here that I can't pay. Let's see. Where's those bills I can't pay? Oh, here's one. Alright, so I'm going to test this and see if this is the light one. Okay, that is light, and it is called, oh, let me find an ink pen over here. Let me see, or just a regular pencil. Okay, I'm going to name that number 1, and it is Periwinkle. Right? I really can't see. Okay, I think that's my lightest one. And let's try this. Is it any darker? No, it looks like the first one was darker. Okay. And then let's try this one. It's darker. Okay, so actually we can just forget about that one. Come right here and we're going to start over. Here is my number 1. That's the lightest. And it is called... oh, Lord. Oh, it's called Lilac. I think so. Okay, and then my number 2 would be the Periwinkle. It's a little bit darker. And then my number 3 is it might say ultraviolet. Okay, I think that's what it says. That's my number 3. And you will see there's a bunch of little bugs flying around, jumping around. We had the door open when we got home tonight and was bringing stuff in. Just all bugs come in with us. It's mosquito and bug time. That is not what I wanted. I want the lilac. Okay. So now I'm ready to color, guys. I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit so you can see a little better. Does that help any? Maybe. Okay. So I'm just going to do a very light layer of my lightest purple. And you can use whatever color you want to use. You do not have to use what I'm using. You only have to be coloring the same page I'm coloring. You can color something out of a coloring book or print out a different page. It's all good here. So I'm just coloring a light shade, a very light layer. So what are you guys up to today for Friday? I hope you're having a good day. I hope it's been good so far, and I hope that you do have a great day. Do you have plans for the weekend? We do not. We talked about plans. Big Daddy wanted to make some plans. He even reserved a hotel room, but, you know, I told him, I said, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. We've already got to get a hotel room next week for my doctor's appointments. I've got back-to-back doctor's appointments, and I did talk with them today. So Thursday I have a doctor's appointment, and then Friday I have a doctor's appointment at 8:30 Friday morning. So yeah, Thursday is an infusion. I have lupus and scleroderma and just a whole lot of autoimmune diseases, and so I take a very potent infusion now, and it'll be I'll take it 2 times back to back with 2 weeks in between, and so I have that on Thursday, and it's usually anywhere from 6 to 7.5 hours in the chair getting that infusion. So by the time that is over, we are wore out. As you can imagine, we are so wore out. And then to have to drive home after that, and then get back up and drive back to Shreveport, which is 2.5 hour drive for us. That is a long, that would be so hard on us physically, mentally, emotionally. That would just be very hard, okay? So I told Big Daddy, I said, let's don't go anywhere this weekend, because he was wanting to go down to Biloxi and get a hotel room and just sit out on the beach. I said, we can't do it this week, because we need to get a hotel room next week for my doctor's appointments. And so he's like, okay. So he canceled that reservation he had made. And so saying all that to say, we do not have any plans. He's like, well, what do you want to do this weekend? And so I said, well, it depends on if it's raining or not. If it's not raining, I would like to go spend a little time outside somewhere where it's beautiful. Not my yard. Somewhere where it's beautiful. And I don't know, just enjoy some time sitting there together. Maybe even take our coloring books and color and just... So I'd like to go do that at the levee, at the picnic tables of the levee, but they may have that locked off because the river is so high. Last time we crossed the levee, it was locked, so you couldn't go down where the picnic tables were. But I would like to do something like that if it's not raining. But if it is raining, I don't know. I don't know. If it is raining, we might just hang out at home so we're not out and about in the rain. I don't know. I want to go to the art museum. We haven't been since last summer. We hadn't been in about a year. But they changed the exhibits pretty often. So I would like to go see what's there now. Okay, is this the periwinkle? I don't know why I'm holding it under the phone. I'm a nut, I swear. Okay, so I'm going to come back and go around the edges, putting down a little bit of a layer of shading. Now, sometimes I do shading when I'm coloring, and sometimes I just don't. Sometimes I just simply color, straight color, and enjoy. But on this one, since I am using these Crayola colors, I really wanted to show an example of you can do that. You can do that with these colored pencils. So anyway, we don't really know what we're doing this weekend. Saying all that to say that, we don't know. We do not know. I've still just kind of been wore out since my last trip to Shreveport, which was 2 weeks ago. But I'm still just kind of wore out from that. It takes a lot out of me, trips like that. And that was kind of right behind our Arkansas trip, which definitely took a lot out of me. I wish I could go and do like I used to, but I just can't. You know, and sometimes you have to face the music. You have to face the music sometimes and just say, you know, my body just can't hold up to it. I wish that I could. Anyway, but next weekend we have Shreveport on Thursday, and then a doctor's appointment that day, and then we're going to get a hotel room for that night, and then the next morning be at the hospital at 8:30 for my next appointment, which is with the pain doctor. And then after that, we'll be so tired and we can do anything that we need to do or wanted to do before we leave town and then get on the road. I really just would prefer to get on the road and get back home to the animals. So I'm turning my pencil a little bit. I like her little purple dress. I think I'm going to leave that white. I don't know if that's slip or lace. I think I'll leave that white, or I'll put some more white on it. Today, well, I'm coloring this Thursday night, okay? Well, actually, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, Friday morning, but it's still my Thursday night. And so, Thursday evening, I went to town, and I'm recording up some, a bug jumped on me. I'm recording up some videos, a little series that I want to do for you guys, and so I had to go to town to record some footage, and Big Daddy called me right while I was in Five Below recording, and he said, "Hey, if you want to go anywhere, be ready when I get home. I'm pulling out right now." And I said, he said, "We need to hurry and get back home before it rains." I said, "I'm in town now and it is pouring its butt off." He works in another town, so the rain hadn't got there yet, but it was pouring down rain here at that time. So he came on to town and met me. I had to go to 2 more stores. I had already went, that was my second one. I went to 4 stores in total because I'm doing 4 videos. And then we went and got he wanted to get a bite to eat. So we did that. And it's this restaurant that we frequent a lot. And we have our own little table, you know, that we always eat at. There was someone at our table. And so I seen that there was somebody at our table when we got there. But I thought, well, maybe they'll be gone by the time we go through the line and get there, you know, get to the table. Well, they weren't. They were still there. So I went up behind them. They couldn't see me. They were eating and their backs were to me. But I went up behind them and stood there like I was fixing to say something to them. And Big Daddy was coming towards me and he said, "Come on, we can sit over here." And then he said, after we sat down, he said, "What was you going to say to them? Tell them to move?" I said, "No, I was just messing with you. I wasn't going to tell them to move." Silly man, but I pretended like I might. That's why he thought that. But they couldn't see me, only he could see me. I think right here, I'm going to do a little more. Now I'm fixing to get my darker purple. This one is the ultraviolet, I believe. Okay, so I'm going to get it and come back around and do a little more shading around the edge. So anyway, then we did the little stores that I wanted to go to film. And then he came home and I went one last place. and made it home. And it did pour down rain. It's raining. It's supposed to rain tonight. It stormed pretty good last night. And it's supposed to storm again tonight. I'm a little bit tired of all this rain, right? It's kind of darkening these little lines a little bit. The great thing about coloring is there's no right way or wrong way. You just do whatever how you like. And just work on it until you're satisfied, and then that's perfect. So I do want to tell you this, y'all. I am going to have another video, hopefully later on this afternoon, but I am going to start an art journal. I have done art journals, prayer journals, things like that, a lot over the years, and so I'm going to start a new art journal, and I'll be sharing with you guys what I'm doing in it. And so if any of you want to start an art journal, or you can call it a prayer journal or just a journal, it doesn't matter what you call it, but I'm going to be talking about that in a video later today. And showing you what I'm going to use and just kind of talking about it. I'm excited about that because I feel so free in an art journal. That is just free art. I mean, free coloring, markers. You can use any supplies you want to use. You're not limited to anything. And you just do whatever you feel at the moment. And so I really do like art journals for that reason, that it's very, very free. And sometimes, like on a canvas or something like that, you might have just be blocked and just feel like, oh, I'm gonna mess it up. You don't have to feel that way with an art journal, which you shouldn't feel that way with a canvas either, but I do get that you would, would feel that way. Well, I think I'm about finished with her dress. I'm gonna go back over, starting with the, okay, so I just did the dark. Now I'm gonna do go back to my number 2, which is the periwinkle. So I'm going back to it. I'm gonna sharpen my pencil. You have control over your volume. Okay. And now I'm just gonna go back over a little bit. Just kind of blend that in a little. And I'm not really putting any pressure on the pencil. I'm just kind of adding another layer and kind of blending it in a little more. let's see, I feel like I need to do a little more through here. Alright, and then I'm going to go back to my lightest color, which was the lilac. Is this lilac? Yes. So, I'm going to sharpen my pencil. Alright, now I'm just going to go over it all again with the lilac. That's the lightest color that I used. And hopefully I'm just blending that in. And again, I'm using a very light layer, no pressure on my pencil. You can see how I'm holding my pencil from back a little bit so that I don't put pressure on it. So anyway, I hope that you can join me later today, this afternoon, for the art journal information video. And I'll be showing what, examples of what you can use and, telling about it and such. So I hope you can join in for that. And then, let's see, tomorrow, that's Friday. Today is Friday, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have this video this morning and then the art journal information video this afternoon. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I'm going to have a video each day about buying some art supplies and buying art supplies, and also art supply budget and what are supplies. A lot of people are asking me what supplies should they buy and stuff like that, and so I'm just going to do a little video about art supplies. I mean, it's going to be 4 videos. Let me explain that a little better. It's going to be 4 videos. Her socks, I'm going to make them purple. I'll color this one down here, this color. So as I was saying, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, there's going to be videos about buying art supplies and budget art supplies. And then also I'm going to be coloring that flower wreath that I showed you on Monday. Just the videos haven't allowed time to work on that, so I'm going to do that on Saturday. I'll have a video of that and just some examples and showing that, and then I'm also just going to get busy in my art journal. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to color her shoes. And so, I don't know. It's probably her shoes that she just wears all the time. So I don't know what color they are. Just kind of looking, glancing over at my colored pencils to see what color I might want to color her shoes. But I am going to pull out my white and do the bottom of her dress. I don't know if that's lace or a slip or maybe just a ruffle, but I'm going to put a little white on that. These little bugs are driving me crazy. They're just all over the place. They're just annoying. They don't bite or anything like that. They're just annoying. But yeah, we held the door open way too long when I was coming in. And then P. Daddy ended up having to go back out because he had left his phone in his car and he needed to charge it. So it'd be charged for tomorrow, so he had to go back out. So we just let every bug in Louisiana come on in the house. We're just like, come on in. Okay. All right, shoes. Well, I'm gonna give her pink shoes because that's probably her little, just her little shoes that she just wears all the time. So I'm getting 2 shades of pink. Let me get these 3 and see. They look all very similar. They do look very similar. But I will color the shoes this pink, and then I'm gonna color the bow a different shade of pink that's probably the same pink. But I do hope you all have a great day and a great weekend to come. But remember, I will have some videos here. Oh, I'm also doing a video about YouTube. Gosh, I just have so many videos I want to do that there's just not enough time to do them all. I need to talk about YouTube. Okay, I need to pull this closer to me so I can see what I'm doing. Maybe I'll squeeze that video in on Sunday. Alright, I'm just trying to color these shoes pink. They just look like some little slip-on shoes. Okay, and then I'm going to get another pink, which it really don't matter which one of these, but I'll take this one. And I'm going to color the bow. Looks about like, it looks like some ribbon. Oh, I did leave off part of the shoe. And then come around the top. Okay. I did left off the tongue of the shoe. Oh no. Just adding a final little layer over the shoe. Now I'm going to look for gray. Let's see, is that gray? No, it's a blue. Oh, sorry, my arm is all up in the way. This is Timberwolf. I think that'll be gray. So I'm going to come back and just do around the sole of the shoe with the gray. Oh, there's little bugs. I gotta turn this lamp off. So they will go somewhere else. I need to go turn this lamp off, turn lights on somewhere else in the house. Then I can come back to my seat after the little bugs go to another light. I have to pull out my bug stuff, I guess. Alright, guys. That is my little girl. Oh, I really did enjoy coloring this with you guys. I'm going to try to zoom in, and it may be too close. Okay, let me see. I really did enjoy coloring this with you guys this week. And I hope that you just enjoyed our time together, whether you was crocheting or coloring or, you know, yarning of any kind or diamond painting, or if you was doing laundry. I hope I kept you company. Pull back out just a little, and there she is. I am pleased with my little artwork there, my colored pencils, and I really enjoyed working on that and just working with the Crayola colored pencils. And so I'll stick all these back in my tray, my little bucket thing here. Next time I see these at Dollar Tree, which they usually have them out at back to school time, but sometimes they might have them also, you know, on the shelf. But next time I see those, I am going to pick up a few more for different things. For, you know, like one for markers or something. One for, you know, gel pens or markers, just whatever. And then I'll throw my bill away that I just save envelopes and use those for testers a lot. Okay, bye friends. Like I said, I hope you have a great weekend, and I hope your today is great and wonderful. Be sure to do something to bring yourself some happiness and joy today. Remember, it is a beautiful day to enjoy your life. So make sure you are enjoying your life. Bye friends, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.